Last year we launched the Richmond Voluntary Fund. It's an independent charity set up by the council to help support the vulnerable in our area. Now, we've been absolutely delighted by the really generous response of Richmond residents. Last year we raised over £100,000 to help support the mental health of children and young people in Richmond. Now, our two selected charities of Off the Record and Enrichment Mind have been using the money to provide really highly needed services in additional counselling, crisis support and outreach to schools. I know that the young people that they've supported and their families are really grateful for the help that you've been able to give them. Now, sadly, the pandemic has meant that more young people than ever are actually struggling with their mental health. The lack of interaction with friends, the limited access to sporting or social activities, and of course the really understandable worries about their education and their future, these things are all contributing to an increased level of anxiety. We know from research that if young people don't get the help that they need early in life, then it can lead to really serious ramifications later on. So this year the trustees have decided that all donations to the voluntary fund should again go to supporting children and young people's mental health. This year we're going to be supporting more charities than before. We want to really recognise the excellent work done by both Off the Record and Richmond Borough Mind, and so we're going to continue to fund their activities. But we're delighted that we're also going to be able to support both Dose of Nature and Marble Hill Playcentres this year. Now that means that we're going to be able to reach more children than ever before, including those with special educational needs, and we'll be able to bring at least some children the well-recognised benefits of both play and access to the outdoors. So we're going to be asking you to support those 4 charities this year. Now, I know that the pandemic has affected some people's finances really badly, and I do want to stress that all donations to the fund are completely voluntary. But please do help if you can. We'll be writing to households living in Band G and Band H houses, but of course, all donations, no matter how large, how small, are really welcome from anyone. So I really hope that we can rely on your kindness and generosity to support the children and young people of the borough, and I'd like to thank you all once again for your support.